Let's move to the data strategy side of it. So how important is data in shaping your strategy with Red Pepper?
The data is huge. I was on this campaign for a while where I was like, we got to free the data, which was essentially get the data out of Qualtrics. I know they have new licensing models now where you can kind of have unlimited licenses, and we are looking to move towards that. But when we first started the program, we were really limited in the budget. Again, we were running super lean. So I needed a way to get the data out to where our team was already consuming everything, where everybody was consuming data, and that was Power BI. So the connector between Qualtrics and Power BI also required a license. So that wasn't really a really good option for us. And it made sense for us to start pulling that data out so we could join it against other operational data points, which is what we actually do in Power BI. So not only are we summarizing straight experiential data, but now we're able to compare it side by side with operational data. And we can start joining things based off of a common denominator, such as a case ID for a Salesforce case. When I have a case ID, now I can tie it to a phone call because I also have phone calls associated with case IDs. And that makes a huge difference for us. All of a sudden, now I have a Power BI report that my quality team uses, and we can look at negative VOC feedback that comes back in. I immediately have the link for the case, and then I can also provide the link for the phone call that's associated with it. So it makes the QA program better. We're able to target and zero in on, specific feedback that we're getting. And that's just an example from our contact center. Our delivery team uses it in their own way. We've created custom reporting with them, and I know we've also created custom dashboards with them. So again, it's just about freeing the data, giving us lots of options, and now being able to tie it directly to other operational data points. There's nothing worse than having data kind of trapped in their own systems. It kind of becomes useless. And working with Red Pepper to do that, to get that data into its own, data warehouse where it's hosted. When we have issues with it, we can reach out to you guys, which is really great. I'm not tying up my team internally when they're focused on, our operations. I can leverage Red Pepper to help do all that stuff for me. And when we start to identify issues with the data, it's really great that I can go back to Red Pepper and say, hey, we're starting to see some of these issues, or all of a sudden these fields are missing. Help me find out what's going wrong and help me fill it back in. And that's been a really great experience so far.
Yeah, fantastic.